joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boo. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. A wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1 there.
First pitch, 107.
And that one is inside.
2 balls, no strike.
Close but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone, but it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Next pitch in for a strike, and now 3-1. That one ripped. Hits the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the 0-2. And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far away and chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one missed.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Man at second. just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The Judge spoils that one.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. If you've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here's Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Oh, 1 now.
No, that's the ball.
High fly ball out to left field. Kaiser settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Clark Schmidt.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. But it's right. It's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. You can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Cedric Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Up and in, and a count 2-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Oh, the throw is over his head.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So, man aboard. So, next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. The Yanks up by 2 here in game 2. That one close, rule the ball. Now 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Righty to the plate.
2-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Mullins leads off second with nobody out. Pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now. The punch out there. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. And into the box for Baltimore. Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And downstairs. And a pitch. Swing and a base hit into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of grounding it away.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. And there's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right-hander kick steals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball still 0-2. kicks and deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Takes it himself for 1, and that's 2. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on base. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. The wind to the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Rodriguez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
He goes down looking. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. In the air, out towards left center. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kaiser calls it in to end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Pulls that one foul. Righty delivers.
Ball 1.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Colton Cowser will hit next.
One 0.
The guy right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two. Wouldn't chase that time. Heston Kjerstad waiting on deck for the Orioles. And the pitch. Out towards left center. Verdugo gets under it. And there's one down.
Batting in, the designated hitter.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And there's a ball. Runner edges away at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a 3-1 on the way. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Hit on the ground to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Recovers in time to get the force. But a run comes across. So So the lineup flips over. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Double the lead off the bottom of the first.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
On the corner for a strike. Cowser, the runner at third. Kirstead on at second with 2 down. And fouled off. The pitch. And that's in the game.
They'll try to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. Here's the throw. In there safely. 3-2, they take the lead.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs. Runner on first. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Verdugo snags it, and that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. And now the first baseman, number 93.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Strikes and one away in the top of the third.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one pulled foul. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. The Yankees trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. A wind in the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That missed inside, and it's 1-0. Two out, space is empty. And a foul ball.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Schmidt back to work.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles' everyday shortstop. You know, Adley Rutschman nearly won the award in 2022. The future is bright for the Orioles.
And it skips into dirt.
Henderson became the first Orioles player to win Rookie of the Year since Cal Ripken Jr. did it in 1982. It only took Gunnar one season to start doing things the Orioles haven't seen done since Cal was playing on the team.
The 2-2. And that's down and away. Swung on, bolted. That one on its way. Gone. He banks it off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. He really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
On the ground. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jordan Westburg now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's through there for a strike. That one hit to right. Soto going after it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and scored his first time. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bull. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. In there, and it's 0-1. Two runs across in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. This is the American League Division Series on the show. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's a big power threat, Aaron Judge. Rodriguez back to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees.
Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. And misses inside.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Kicks and fires. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Makes the catch. One down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the DH, Oswaldo Cabrera. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Throws to Henderson, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Yankees 2.
So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline, I'm my own king. Now don't stress the profit, don't flaunt it unless you got it. I'm never waiting for checks.
Ready to go, leading off 4. Now here's the Orioles DH, Heston Kjerstad.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now a chance for Adley Rutschman. Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Clark Schmidt will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Number 98 comes on now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Bounce to the right, Torres. And they get Mullins for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. And here it comes. And that's going to get into the corner. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
All over that one right there. That was the thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
2 on with 1 out. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, right field. Torres moving under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. High fly ball out to center field. Judge is there. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We've played 4. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's there. He's got one up and down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
No. Just off the inside edge. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The Orioles leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left side. Kaiser makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Kaiser. Pitch. That's a strike.
You know, these Orioles,
No
digging
ball.
into their
One
numbers,
strike.
have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball
And
1.
ball 1. That
Ball.
one missing inside. Left-hand batter waits. And that one clips the corner.
2-2.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So man aboard. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit hard. That gets through. Coming home. The throw in. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Heston Kjerstad will hit next. That's in there. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. The other way. Verdugo makes the grab. One away.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
Man at first, at the plate. Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Strike 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, I'll say this, as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try.
Torres Off balance feed. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 2.
I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas till we can be all on E. Oh, I get it. Bet it all on me.
All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 93.
Right.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Kicks and deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz missed some time last season thanks to injuries, Boo. An oblique strain cost him a few weeks, and the battle with turf toe sidelined him for more than a month. What stinks is nobody wants to be on the field more than this guy.
Popped up. Gets under it. 2 away down.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. In the air, left field, Cowser on the move. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Cedric Mullins. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle up and throwing. Bickford also getting ready. In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Bounce to the right side. Torres over to first, and he's out.
the batter, number 2, shortstop,
And here is Gunnar Henderson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now fly ball to right center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 2. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-2. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Soto in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The Orioles up big in this one here in the late stages of game 2. Ball 1 there. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Fastball for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two outs. Up the middle, Henderson. And the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check, and it's still 8-2. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfield. Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch just misses. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And another ball. Pitch is in there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. That one down the line. He steps on the bag. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now second baseman,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
One gone, runner at first. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
One strike.
And the righty deals. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And at first, Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's the strike. And the pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Orioles leave one. They lead at 8-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher. Austin Wells. Keegan Aiken gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
As the lefty gets to work. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. That misses. And the count 1-2. The pitch. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Here's Gleyber Torres. That one in there across the letters.
No ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air, right side. Santander drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And here is Alex Verdugo. That one fouled off. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Man at first. And here's the first baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Popped up. Henderson moving under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tommy Kahnle.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And here it comes. Kerstad stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Kicks and fires. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, moved over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. That one missed. Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Goes down looking. Back here in Baltimore, down the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. Aiken, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Oh, 1 down. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Anthony Volpe, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And another ball. Cold strike right there. The Yankees down to their final strike. Here's a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
Here as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai, candy rain, drizzle frame, I ride 87 Corvette, CR1, took the T-tops off it, put them in the trunk, all gassed up, she been drinking from the pump, that's all bad, trying to pass around and crash, off lip fools, trying to make it last, emotional luggage, nothing of it, I don't check bags, I just carry on, leave that in the past, have OJ in my glass, Testarossa program, cold ties curriculum, doors open like a pendulum, swinging, rocking my